So in the practice session our pace looked good, only 7/10 off the quickest time. But as you see, the track is greasy in practice. Now in qualifying it was started out green and then I think it went fast, which is not what I was expecting. I was expecting on optimum track. Now in optimum both the quality and race setup feel amazing, but in the fast track I really struggled for grip. And you see that with our lap time. Even though it was only 6/10 off the quickest lap, we ended up qualifying in, I think it was P11 in the end, or P10, which was really disappointing because we had so much more pace in the lap, and I had done a hot lap in the McLaren and actually seemed to have quite good pace at Misano, but just could not get the lap together unfortunately. So we actually qualified P9. But looking at the start of the race here, you see my teammate David just up in front and then my teammate Luciano just behind in the Audi. Into the first corner, we're going to see what we can do. Being careful not to go into the back of my teammate David, and really struggling a bit for grip on the first lap because the first half of the race was fast. Again, the setup did not feel good in the fast track. In optimum it was really nice though, which it was optimum for the second half. Getting the move on the Bentley there, holding that inside line, able to cut them off going into left-hander and get that position. So we're up into P8 after the first sector. And now, sorry, we were P9, but now we're going to try and get up into 8th on the inside of the Porsche now. Got our teammate David just up in front in that BMW, going to send it, nearly going to the back of my teammate and accidentally force that Porsche wide.
I pitched him wide, didn't mean to do that. Didn't want to go into the back of my teammate. When you don't lose any time, David, we can swap positions if you don't mind.
There, David was offering to swap positions with us because my race pace seemed to be good at the start of the race, so we swapped positions to see if I could try and catch the Audis up in front. Unfortunately though, my race pace wasn't that good, so I said to David to pass me again. Unfortunately he slightly misses his braking point, which pushes me a bit wide and I lose the position to the Porsche.
Lost the Porsche and now the Moza's on me. That wasn't what.
Now coming into the right-hander, I clip the curb and completely lose the rear of the car. At first I thought it was the tyres, but after looking at the replay, I think I just clipped the curb at a funny angle, and due to not having a lot of grip, because of the speed I took into that corner, the back end just completely got unsettled.
This Honda's sliding about all over the place, there's no grip at all.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right.
I sent that by accident. I thought I would have the brakes there and I just had no braking.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh! Sorry Luciano, I got blocked.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Ah, that's so annoying. I nearly got past him and he blocked me.
Good wee battle with the Honda, but unfortunately wasn't able to get the move done.
Porsche's been hit. So's my teammate though.
As you see, Luciano also struggling in that first corner. We were both on the same setup, so we were both struggling in these track conditions because the setup was obviously made for an optimum track. So we were both struggling a bit on those track conditions.
Oversteer there. What? I got a track limit warning for that. I nearly spun and I got a track limit warning.
And here, we're just going past Barton here in the Lamborghini, and he's actually BOA Physics from the BOA Endurance League. As some of you guys that have watched the channel for a long time will remember, he was one of our rivals. I believe he drove the Lexus, so it was nice to see him on PC. Long time no see, so it was nice to see him on track again. Now here we have the Aston Martin behind us. Now he was on the front row but had a drive-through.
He got a drive-through, so he's right behind me now. Got 13 minutes left, so he's proud to defend from this Aston. No! Taken out by the Aston, tyres ripped, and a bit of damage. He gave the position back, but still that my tyres are overheat and I've got damage.
Now he apologised straight after the race, which was nice. He said that he had a screen freeze as he went through the corner, which explains why he seemed to just punt us, but that was why, because his screen froze. So at least he gave the position back, but it does cost us a lot of time, which we'll see in a few minutes, which was not good for us.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, no grip. Lost position. I thought I would be able to hold it around the outside there, but I had no grip at all. Thanks everyone. Thanks everyone for tuning into the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Up to 8 viewers across the 2 platforms.
Now here, this is why that spin costs us so much time. As you see, that Porsche also got a drive-through who was on the front row, or the second row, I can't remember. But if we hadn't had that incident with the Aston, we probably, both us and the Aston, would have been miles ahead of the Porsche. But because of that incident, when the Porsche got its drive-through, we came out behind, unfortunately.
He was P2 last week. He must have ran out of fuel.
And their free position from King there, unfortunately ran out of fuel
so,
with
yeah,
1 lap to go.
Aren't you glad, Luciano, you had to do yourself? Fuel perfectly calculated.
So that is the end of the race, guys. P10 for me, Luciano P7, David P6. Not what we were hoping for. Just weren't really prepared for those conditions, unfortunately. The setup, but it was a good result, good amount of points. If you guys would like to see the full race, check the description down below, and also you can see the official stream down there as well. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. See you again next time.